The PBA announces a new CEO. Who is Peter Murray? All that and more. We'll be right back. It kind of helped them advance. I mean, do you think this was a conspiracy?
Gotta go with Jacob Butter. Gotta go lefty.
No, we're talking about the players. That's tournament champion into the podcast.
There he is, right there.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to watch. Go to youtube.com and search Down Lane Podcast.
What's up, bowlers? Welcome to Down Lane
What's up,
Podcast.
bowlers? Welcome to... sorry.
Oh.
Anthony wasn't here, so I took his spot.
Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Welcome to Down Lane Podcast. We are streaming live from the lab at Town and Country Lanes. I'm your host, Kyle Haines, and with me is the assistant, finally, to the host, Anthony Scaccia. Okay.
Would they call that fashionably on time?
That wasn't on time. That was late.
False.
Don't
What
forget
time
to
did the podcast start?
7 p.m.
All right. It was 7:01.
Yeah, that's late.
But you didn't call me in yet.
I knocked on the window 100 times.
Yeah, but you didn't say, and next to me is the assistant to the host. I was here before that. So technically speaking, I was on time.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. Email us at downlanepod@gmail.com. And check out all the social pages, Facebook, Instagram, Xbox. How was your guys' week this week? You know,
Well,
just speed
there's your
skating?
kid right there.
All right.
Very well.
All right.
Oh, he's got a freaking sweet hat on. Is that you?
Yeah, it's his helmet. Okay.
Helmet of the week this week?
Yeah.
Monday night was a wild match.
I saw half of it. It was pretty fun.
I got interfered with.
That was pretty funny.
There was pass interference on many of my throws. I did strike on each one where he was in my way.
Didn't touch you, though, so not technical interference.
Yeah, he was totally on my side of the lane, though.
Yeah, but there is encroachment.
I don't know if that's actually in the rule. I know that if you get touched, you can start over again or whatever.
I didn't need to because I threw 10 back both times. He was literally in my way, and I kept walking.
And Jeremy Winnie, we are referring to.
Nice guy.
Very nice guy.
We absolutely throttled them.
He's still out averaging me.
Jeremy Winnie?
Yeah.
He's bowling good.
I was being pretty loud in the back just to try to, get their team amped up and get in your guys' head.
No, you can't get in people's head who don't have heads.
This is true.
Me and
This
Cuzzy
is
were
true.
lights out.
Yeah, lights out. Like there's no lights on in the brain.
That too. I mean, I didn't bowl good after the first game. Ball shined up a little bit. The former wing in.
Wing in, not wing out.
No, the wing out one, me gusta.
You like?
Love.
I forget. Is that a more?
That's the earlier,
No,
stronger.
I was trying to figure out the Spanish for that. You love it.
Me gusta.
That's like.
Mucho gusto.
Anyway.
Anyways, then we got the pin up wing in, and that one's a little cleaner. I hit it with 2,000. Started off the gate with 266. Could throw it anywhere. Unbelievable magic on the bottom of my swing. And then it shined up a little bit, and I just couldn't really figure it out. That ball, I feel like I got to slow down and ship it to the left.
It's a hook.
It just doesn't rev up in the mid lane as much as I'd like it to. The wing in, it does make it so that way it retains the axis rotation longer. So that does mean it's going to go longer. And it's also going to, it's got that institution of prostitution or whatever they call that thing. But that ball rotates and then it goes through the pins. Actually goes through the pins really good. I think the ball goes through the pins really good. It's just, the pin-up one I've got to play around with to get the correct serves on it. I don't feel like it jackknives or anything. It's always like consistent and smooth. And I keep telling people it reminds me of an IQ Tour.
You think so?
Well, the surface or the cover is
I
cleaner.
guess I could see that because
Just
mine does roll a little forward. My IQ Tour, believe it or not, it flips, but then it rolls forward.
but it doesn't like do anything. It never overreacts off the drive. Mine doesn't, at least. Mine just it rolls up and then it just rolls through it.
Well, you're also on the left-hand side, so you don't have a lot of dry.
Yeah,
burn up.
There's so much oil out there. I mean, unbelievable. But the pin,
Mine does corner hard off the dry though. It does pick up.
but it's not jackknifey.
No, I guess it like picks up, goes straight, but it does go again. Mine does. Just saying. Right side's different, man.
Or you just throw like an absolute.
I do throw it poopy.
Right side's been pretty good for me.
Kyle drilled vengeance too.
Did get the vengeance. It's a monster truck tire. The freaking thing hits the lane and immediately goes left.
Mine doesn't do that.
Left side of the lane. I tried it from the middle. It's going to need volume.
That's what they say.
And I haven't used it on anything hard yet. So
Watch Joey throw his on 45 feet last night.
Baby Joey D,
Joey JD2.
JD2. How'd it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Liked it?
I mean, it worked good. I wonder if he's bowling right now. 7 o'clock, he's bowling right now.
Yeah. Austin, how was your week this week?
Pretty good. Bowled pretty good. I've had a pretty good couple last 2 weeks. Tends to happen when you get new ball.
New ball carry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I've had, besides a couple 10 pins, I've had pretty much the whole lane. And when I don't strike, it's because I'm stupid.
That can be happening. Oh, you know what I saw today? Speaking of not striking, Jake was practicing. Jake Shank.
Who?
He left a pocket 9-10.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like stupid high flush or anything. It was a pocket shot. I don't know that I've ever seen a solid pocket 9-10 left in my entire life. Was he using the hyperdrive? Viking at that time? Okay.
It was sweet, actually.
The
Then we were
Viking
talking
or that
about
shot?
golf. The 910 was cool.
Yeah, it was wild.
Then we were talking about
Did
golf.
he make it?
No.
He's practicing with his new spare ball.
Yeah, it's a little hard for him. So used to having to throw a little hook at it, and now it goes
Or almost a backup ball is what he usually does.
bing bong.
I think Ryan's talking about the Transformer, or is he talking about the Vengeance?
Bad rack for sure.
Oh, bad rack. I thought it said bad rock, like a rock, like a bowling ball rock. Sorry, Ryan. Yes.
Whoa.
Bad rack, for sure. Should ask Jack Scaccia about the rack. See if he'll show you him down back.
He will take you back there.
Do you want my glasses for this episode?
I've got this on major zoom too, and I still can't see it. It is a small screen. So anyway, let's chat about Baker's doubles real quick before we talk about the PBA.
Baker's doubles.
Absolutely insane lead change has occurred.
Yeah.
In the same family though.
You got a new case, Kyle?
No, that's been on there for months. In the same family.
Wow. Incredible.
Baby Joey has taken over the lead from Papa Joey.
Yeah, JD3 and Willie. One-eyed Willie.
Where is he from?
Bowls at Starlight Lanes.
Starbright.
Lula Bond's place.
You're the first star I see tonight.
That's
I don't
weird.
know how that thing goes.
Yeah, well, you're an idiot.
Yeah, 2 two-handers. Absolutely.
We'll say Joey did. I know it's not hard because he didn't have a thumb in it, but he did throw it good.
Yeah. Well, Joey does so good. He was actually, it seemed like.
Oh, wait, you were there.
Yeah. It seemed like.
Almost led the squad.
I
until
don't
he got
want to
beat by
say
150.
grabbing because I know two-handers can't grab, but you can tell when they're like rolling it off their hand or if he's going around it, which is not good. But he was really rolling it like right off his hand. It looked like it was coming off really nice. And he didn't have to make any spares. So
He just threw strikes.
yeah.
Ryan Abadabadoo, yes.
Oh yeah. I haven't even used it on anything yet, but I can already see how it's going to fit into the Nationals bag. Ryan's asking if the Vengeance would be a contender for Nationals.
It's not a contender. It's a
Guarantee.
I mean, maybe for me, I don't know.
The fresh is always
see.
so flat. Well, who knows if it's going to be flat again, but it's always really hard and it's always snappy. So when you have something that can slow the ball down and roll down lane rather than overreact, it's a winning ball for sure.
I've got 2 balls in the bag already for Nationals.
Yeah. Vengeance.
No.
You just said it was. Guarantee.
Yeah, I mean, like for you guys. I said for me, I don't know yet.
The red one. What's the red one?
No, I don't have any urethane in the bag yet.
No. Origin.
Oh, that's another idea. No, I don't have that in the bag yet.
All right. Tell us your 2.
My reality and my spare ball.
Okay. Reality's always going. It has to go.
Yeah, I mean, I bomb with that ball every year.
Yeah,
Maybe
in
I'll drill a new
doubles.
one.
In doubles, you bomb it.
Yeah, maybe this year I'll try and team. I wanted to see how low I could go before I try to shoot 1800. But yeah, no, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think we're gonna have a few new balls coming out here that might be Urathinin.
Yeah.
Or Urathinin-esque.
Right.
And that's a good day for me. Drill me 7.
Always going to work it when it's hard. Except last year, your thing didn't look very good.
Well, it was definitely interesting kind of. It was an interesting pattern. I don't know if the Strip wasn't really great, and then the eye from doubles and singles stayed in play for team because when you got straight, it hooked too much. When you moved right, it never hooked, which the pattern didn't look too oddly shaped or oddly formed from the oil from past few years. So I was a little bit surprised at how wonky they played, unless the topography was just that bad on the lane we bowled on. But I mean,
the topographer report across the entire house was god awful.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that bad to where it was like a 2-board move and your ball never hooked.
I guess, but I mean, why not? Like there was bumps all the way down the lane, according to the report. And you got to remember, they're all brand new. They're constantly moving. That wood is going to adjust to the temperatures and the humidity. Talking about the wood.
What humidity could there possibly be in a convention center?
Okay,
with
it's still going to have it. You can call it that, but they shut it off probably overnight.
Bing bong.
Or shut it down.
Bing bong.
And then things change. But the wood is, and it's also drying out over time, even if it is kiln dried. I'm talking about the cribbing, by the way. It can change. It would change.
No, that's not the word I would use. You could use urethane. Just for me, it wasn't the right move. Actually, I think I used urethane from the third arrow and shot 200. I got very close to it.
Ryan's asking, would the new urethane be the new pitch black 78?
For my information, that is not official and is not really truly information.
But is it on the approved list?
It is on the approved list of pitch black 78. But from the information I received, that is kind of information, but it's kind of not information because I don't get like names. No, it's not urethane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's probably a ball to replace the lab line. That's about as far as I got.
Interesting.
Because the level was discontinued.
All right, back to doubles. Baker's doubles.
Back to doubles.
Joey D and Mark
James
James were the leader with 1485 with a
Yes.
300 game.
Yes.
This past weekend, Joey D the third and his buddy Willie did not beat them scratch, but they did take the lead by 100 pins.
They did have the second highest scratch score.
Oh, I thought somebody told me they were in fourth, but I did not read it for
I thought they had
myself.
1477.
That's pretty right there.
And they got 25 again.
No,
or 20.
1485 was the lead over like 3 pins, wasn't it? 2 or 3 pins to the next team.
1483 was second. 1477, I think, was Brian and Connor, which is the highest scratch score.
Okay.
I believe the boys had 1455, 1460, which would have been the second highest scratch score from what I've seen. Now, I don't look at the standings that hard.
As the tournament director, you don't look at the standings?
I haven't even looked at
Not really.
Um,
It doesn't matter to me who's where because it doesn't matter who's in where. As
Well, no
long as the
kidding.
scores are correct, that's all that matters. And
Yes.
then that's all it really matters.
Is that all that matters?
Yeah, as long
Excellent.
as, yeah, I mean, you know,
So they took over and they shot 300 as well.
299.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. That's right.
So
Yeah,
the
10
ninth
pin?
frame, oh, well, I'll explain.
Okay,
I have
go.
a video of it. The ninth frame, Joey threw it about 3 miles an hour, as far right as he could. The ball crossed over, I think barely touched the head pin, and he somehow got the head pin or the 2 pin off the wall to come back and roll over the 3-6-10.
Love those crossovers.
I don't know if I didn't really get a good look at it, so maybe he just missed it on the bottom and the head pin came across and took out the 3-6-10. He barely touched the head pin to the left or the right. So then he laughed and he was running it out because, you know, why not?
Yep.
Wasn't even close. Then his partner gets up. Shaker 5 pin falls over. Next shot barely touches the head pin and crumbles the 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. And I mean 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. I mean, he somehow got the 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 out. It was impressive. And then somebody turned around and said, "You can't mess with fate." Because at this point, everyone's like, "How is this happening?"
Right.
Like they are literally straight. They had 2 stunner 5s that walked over and then fell over. And then the last shot, he missed 15 left at 3 miles an hour, blows through the nose. Ball, some pin comes off the wall, comes back over, and rolls the 3-6 over. The 6 goes around the 10 to the right. The 3 goes straight back to the left of the 10. The 6 goes around the 10. The 10 starts wobbling and moving and stands up.
Wow.
I
Unreal.
mean, it wasn't. The last 4 shots were probably the worst shots that I have seen for 300
I
in
gotta
my
tell you,
life.
as a teammate of bowling a Baker 300. It is nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking because bowling a team 300 is a lot different than throwing a 300 for yourself.
And it was for the win.
Yeah.
Because they needed 195 or 200. And now these guys, you have to understand.
Okay, it wasn't exactly for the win. I mean, they were already.
Yeah, I guess they were already ahead. But to throw a 300 or 299 in that game, they had, if you go back and look at their scores from all the shifts that they bowled, I think they bowled 2 shifts or 3 shifts before that. They would always start off 250 and back it up with 150 every single time.
After the second game, he goes, "Hey, we're up plus 140." I said, "Okay, talk to me after 6 games."
So my brother texted me.
He did it
and said the same thing. He goes, "Their 160's coming. Their 160's coming." I was like, "Joe, I agree with you. Their 160's coming." It never showed up.
Never
and the time
came.
they had a chance to bowl bad, I think Willie didn't bowl good that game. I think he had 2 opens. Joey gets up in the 10th and he can strike out for like 220. So, and Joey really didn't have a good look on the lane. They didn't really have a lot of strikes. I guess they did. I mean, they had strikeout for 220. I don't really do math, but so he goes to throw the shot and he plows 10 back all 3 shots. I mean, it was just no doubt off his hand. And I'm like, that's kind of like the message that you need to win.
Yeah.
Like you gotta get them when you really need them, and they really needed them
and they really got him.
Yeah, like I could have saw him Greek church and going through the face. No, he threw 10 back every time, and it was definitely a well-deserved lead. They didn't bowl bad by any means. They bowled really good. It was on a Sunday during the snowstorm. We had some guys from Utica here.
Snowstorm was a blast. All right, like it felt fun because it was the first shift. There was a bunch of people, pretty packed,
40 teams, roughly.
And then the second shift, it was just like, you know what, we're here, we're gonna bowl.
People were like, we might as well bowl. So I did match up a few teams together. Well, I shouldn't say I matched up a few teams. I went around. Mark Bertel bowled with Ray Morris. They were looking for partners, so they ended up getting together in 17th.
Oh wow.
Then there's you and Koch, who we kind of put together. Like I was like, Kyle's looking for a partner. He goes, yeah, see if Kyle bowl. And you ended up bowling. You guys are in 7th.
Yeah, and we should have been contending for the lead the way we were bowling,
right?
With some mistakes here or there, but yeah.
And then you've got the guys from Utica. Oh my God, Roscoe and something else. They bowled 299 too. They're in like
Obenesser. No, he wasn't here this weekend. He was here last weekend.
It was Roscoe and his guys Talbot or Roscoe and Romano Jr. or somebody. Clemens. They're in 5th. I'm pretty sure Paradiso and Van Buren are in 6th. So in that squad, you had a 17th. McClune and Millette got into the top 20. McClune and Millette, they got up there. And then, so Artie, McClune, Millette, you guys, Artie, Van Buren, Paradiso, Roscoe and Clemens, and JD3 and Willie all cracked into the cashers in that squad.
Yeah. And I was fine. So this is the first time in a long time. I've said this to a bunch of people, but this is the first time in a long time I was able to use 1 bowling ball for 12 games.
Wow.
I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but as far as a lot of big whoop, but it does not happen often. But I was able to actually use.
So you're throwing it good?
The reality check. I felt like I was throwing it good. Ernie and I, Kachi and I, his name on Facebook's Ernie, by the way. So that's why I keep calling him Ernie.
I think it's Eric.
His name's Eric Koch, but he's Ernie on Facebook.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What up, Ernie?
But we were both throwing it really good. He was striking a lot.
He hasn't bowled?
I know. We were talking about this the whole morning. He's like, yeah, this is like the 3rd time I bowled this year. I'm like, well, you haven't lost your touch.
No, he throws it good. We drilled him a few balls too. We drilled him a hyperdrive. We drilled an all road. I think
he was using an old Stinger.
Stinger, yeah. And playing the friction, he said.
Yeah. And it just worked.
They're just they're a little wet dry, so the guys can get to the guys who can get to the right seems like it's a little bit better off. But we are looking for, even though the score is 1580, 85, and next is
sorry, Deke, plastic won't work.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I mean, you could sit on the edge maybe with it. But I don't know. There's so much hold in the middle. A lot of wet dry.
But the
Taylor, here we go. The tears are a-flowing.
Yeah, I don't really test it. I just put it up and put it out, and that's what it was this year.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely readjust for the next year.
Listen, you live and you learn. You can't just know how the shot's going to break
but
down.
I don't concern myself with, I see it. It looks kind of what we're going to be looking for ratio wise. I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I got to alter it, or, I'm just looking for something that, because we go long, medium, short. So last year was 42 feet. Taylor also was the champion that year with Matt Calzone, 42 feet. So we went to 44 feet. And the way I looked at it was, well, if I'm going to go.
I guess Taylor just doesn't know how to play in.
You calling Taylor Leclerc Kyle Haines can't move left to 10?
Can't move left to 10.
So I looked at the numbers. I just look at the numbers on it, and you see it, and you're like, okay, little wet dry. Or you look at the numbers, and you look at the ratio and the volume and stuff. And because we went a little bit longer this year, I kind of wanted them to be a little bit
softer.
Yeah, just because I wanted to make sure that the average guy could get it off the edge.
Oh, they can.
They can. The straighter guys definitely have a really good look. Funny enough, those two-handers were way inside of the lane.
Yeah,
they were playing like 10 down lane.
Right.
So, it was interesting. They were a little bit different than I expected this year, but they're different enough to where they're hard enough. They're easy enough, but too hard. Yeah, plus the Baker's doubles format, so it makes it so the scores are in check.
Yeah, the wet dry does create a difficulty level. It's just not what you're used to, because you're not used to having. Well, I mean, you're used to that in league. Don't get me wrong, but in a tournament, you're not expecting there to be so much hook off the right and so much hold in the middle. But it created a more difficult scenario than people were expecting.
I thought the scores were going to be really high. I watched I remember the first squad, and I just saw the guys whacking them for the first two. I'm like, okay, I can't really judge the pattern and how it's going to play for the rest of the time, because you get your practice and your 2 games on it. I think the 2 games makes it interesting too, because that transitions the lane even further, so the scores don't get as big either. So then I was like, I don't want to jump the gun here, but they're a little easy. I was like, I'm hoping they kind of, they're not that easy, and guys are going to shoot 1470 to cash. The scoring pace is a little bit higher this year. I think it's like 1390.
Yeah, but still, until Sunday, the leading score wasn't.
It was
unusual.
The lowest it's ever been since Brian Leclerc and Connor Leclerc won it on Stonehenge 40 feet, where there was no hold.
Right.
And now there is so much hold that it's still hard,
right?
Which is awesome. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Just a different view.
It's a nice tournament. It's $25 a guy once you bowl once. It's cheap enough.
It's like $25, $30 for your first time. And you're still going for a couple grand for the 2 of you.
Yeah, if you win, it's $2,000 for the team, and the second place is typically $1,000. I have done some of the prize fund already. People are saying, "How did you do that?" Well, I just kind of guessed on how many teams I was going to end up with, and how much we're on track for with brackets and all that stuff, because I do put bracket money back in. Some of the bracket money back
300
in.
Yet?
Teams, no, we're at 245 roughly, and we're probably gonna have about 30 on Saturday, which will get us to 270, and we're probably gonna have
60 or 80
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have 80.
Yeah.
We'll have at least.
Oh, that's right. You have the whole house too.
Yeah, I believe we have 40 teams each Sunday shift.
Cool.
Already, so it is.
Everybody's gonna be chasing that 1580.
Yeah. Sunday will be a bracket fest, hopefully, because people want to get in some brackets, and everybody's kind of bowling for second. Everybody says. My nephew still thinks he's gonna get beat. Devin, let me know as soon as possible, because we are getting done. But
Devin wants to bowl this weekend.
265 a game.
Get your entry in.
265 a game.
That's tough.
So that's for them. That was 240 or 238, which is high, really high for them.
Yeah.
And it's kind of they actually didn't shoot anything over 225 except for 2 games. They had 220, 260, 220, 220, 220, 220, 290. So they actually were steady.
Devin said this is her entry. So mark
Just let
George
me know
and Devin down.
which squad it is. If it's not both on Sunday or Saturday or one on Sunday, let me know what time, AM shift, PM shift. But yeah, it's been pretty good. So we are pacing, if we get what we expect, because the Northeaster held off, thank God, because we were supposed to be we were supposed to have another 20 teams this weekend on Sunday. This other squad, which would have put us to 260.
Oh, you mean this past weekend?
Yeah.
when the snowstorm came.
Yes, but
A lot of cancellations.
so if we get 80, we'll say we'll get about 80 and 30 is what 110. So we'll be looking around 350 teams if I get that.
Highest ever.
Yeah, no, it'll be the highest ever. Yeah,
Yeah.
with a shift short of what the other one was.
Right.
Because I took the first Saturday squad out. I run the 2 on Sunday because I think it just makes it better. I was actually thinking about
There's no
doing something
reason
fun.
not to bowl for $30. You know what I mean? It's like it's a pretty screaming deal.
Yeah, it's fun to bowl with. Austin is the hero for pushing Corey to the parking lot. That's true. Austin did push Corey out of the parking lot.
I pushed him from the entrance over there, around the front, through the front to the front door.
Oh my god!
And then he finally started moving.
What's he drive? A Prius?
Toyota Camry.
Oh, close enough.
But yeah, it was definitely good. Things have been going pretty well. I think everything's been pretty smooth. I've been doing the lane assignments a little bit differently. We have no broken phones. Broke 2 last year during this tournament. So we have no broken phones.
I do remember now.
Things are running pretty smooth. Actually,
You broke too?
Yeah.
the last 3 squads, or the last 4 or 5 squads.
Back to back. It was like
Ron,
days.
Great
Got his new
tournament.
one, smashed it.
Ron, thank you for your support in bowling. It is a lot of fun to host. It is a lot of work, so I'm excited for it to be over. But
One
at the
more
same time,
weekend.
it is a lot of fun, and everybody likes to bowl with everybody. It's cheap enough. I mean, just so everybody knows, next year we might go a wee bit higher on the entry fee, another $5. So 30 for the re-entry, 35 for the team, and then I'm going to try and get a sponsor that will get it there. So maybe, just maybe, first place can be a guaranteed $3,000.
That'd be sick.
So that's going to be the goal for next year, but we'll see what happens. There's a lot of work to be done, but this is a great tournament. And I mean, if we get 300 something teams and we put a sponsor on top, there's a possibility where you actually might get close to that 400 number in 4 weekends, which is kind of like your max almost.
Yeah, 400 and maybe 4,000 on top.
Well, and with that, the extra prize money, it does help. Actually, I was looking at I've been doing the prize fund based off the projections, and
You're going to get, listen, if you do 4,000, people are going to be driving here from
dude, we already
far places. I know Massachusetts and whatever.
I got guys coming from Utica again this weekend.
I'm just saying, it's going to be a big.
I got Ray Sear, Dave, Ray Sear, Larry Porter, and Obenesser. They're coming down to bowling, which that's a pretty strong team.
No, what's his face with Larry, huh? They bowl doubles all the time.
Lichtenstein?
No, he's from out there. Where's the bracelets?
Dave Jecko?
Yes.
You said Larry.
No, with Larry. He bowls with Larry.
Yeah, I don't believe Dave is coming this weekend. Obi told me it's him, Larry Porter, Dave, or maybe he did say it was him. Oh, no, Hecker.
Deke.
Shane Hecker's coming
Anthony can't bowl. He runs the tournament. It wasn't me. It was Anthony.
Yeah, Jecko won't be there.
All right,
but hey, Ron shot 300.
With who?
Shea Pekowitz shot 300 with Ron. So congratulations, Ron. This week? Last week? Last Sunday? Yeah, they shot 300.
It was this
This
past
weekend,
Sunday,
right? Yeah, they were in
first
the
shift.
300 pot.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, we had another guy shoot 299. He left a stone 9 for the 300 pot. Jamesy's rolling over
Ouch.
right now. He keeps losing money.
Yeah. I blew the clean pot with a 3-6-10 too.
I
by the
will
way,
say, I mean, you were the only
This
team that's
pile.
been that close.
3-6-10.
dude, it's inexcusable.
How did the
Number
chair
one.
survive?
It survived. Number 2, I was hooking at my spares all day because it was just making it easier.
Well, why wouldn't you on a pattern like that?
I understand, but my 3-6-10, I always throw my spare ball.
And did you?
So because I was hooking at my spares all day, I'm like, I'm just going to move a little left and I'm going to hook at it. And it didn't hook.
Well, that's what Taylor said.
It took out the 6-10.
Maybe you should have talked to Taylor
And that
before you
was
shot
like
that spare.
frame 4 of the last
I
game.
stopped.
Yeah.
I stopped moving left when I tried
mean,
to hook at it.
It probably would have been what, a few $100, $400 or $500 all said and done.
As of right now, it's at like 450.
Yeah. So, it would have been, let's call it $600.
I'm averaging about, let's say, 12 to 15 a shift because I keep all those numbers.
Yeah.
So it's about 12 to 15 a shift. So with 3 left, you're going to get another. Well, actually, no, it can't be that because if I've had that many, actually, it could be right around. Let's just say right around 10 because I've actually had. So I was looking at the bracket numbers. There was a squad. We got a total of like 3 brackets for both sets.
That had to
And
be
we're
a Saturday squad.
No, I think it was a Sunday squad.
All right.
And I checked my numbers, and we're still on pace to get the same amount of brackets as last year with going into this squad.
Yeah.
With a squad that got a total of 3.
That's amazing.
So, which is good.
I saw also the last day where you have a full house of.
There'll be. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be quite a bit of bracket action this weekend, and quite a bit of jackpot. Jackpot's been pretty good. Clean pot has been hit. 300 pot's been hit a few times.
And you said it's never been hit. The clean pot.
The clean pot has never been hit. People are telling me that we need to change the clean pot to a clean pot rollover to the next year. The only problem that I see with that,
that's not in the prize fund.
Yeah, but if I raise the entry next year, it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
In the clean pot, if nobody hits the clean pot, it doesn't roll in. The only other thing that I get nervous about is that if I ever not run the tournament for any reason, people's money does not go back to people.
You can do it in the single season. It's fine. Just more people should enter.
Well, we get like 12 a shift. So let's say we get another 30. Let's say we get another 36 this weekend. It's going to put it to about it's 450. You get another 36. I mean, you're getting close to 1,000. You're probably going to be $700 in the prize fund. I mean, but if we hit we might actually be at 48 teams each shift on Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be
we
sick.
are on the back half of the page right now, and we are quite a bit down. People keep messaging me, so
it's a good tournament.
It's a great fun one.
All right, let's talk about the PBA. Finally, some PBA news.
PBA
that is worth talking about.
People bowl around
Always.
Bill, thanks for bowling this week. Bill, actually, thanks to everybody who came out this weekend.
Yeah, bunch of Troy
and
guys.
for every squad.
And risking your lives in the snow on the second shift.
The roads weren't that bad.
It wasn't that bad at all. The hardest part was getting out of the lot.
It was too cold for the snow to be bad.
The old man.
That dusty snow was awesome to shovel. It was great.
Really?
Yeah.
It was nice to plow.
Yeah, didn't hurt anything. All right, so
it's too cold out.
Let's talk about the PBA,
the PGA,
the PBA or Lucky Strike, I should say.
PGA?
No, Lucky Strike announced that Peter Murray will now be the CEO of the PBA and head of media for Lucky Strike Entertainment.
Congratulations, Peter Mooney. He bowls here Tuesday night.
So who is Peter Murray?
Who is Peter Murray?
I checked him out. He's got a rap sheet.
Whatever that means.
A good one.
A rap sheet.
Like yo, what's up, my homeboy?
No, like
he's 28 inches, huh?
I've heard that about you, Deke. Anyway,
that's a lot of
rap
snow.
sheet. Like
we didn't get
your criminal history is what a rap sheet is.
But it's not a criminal
history. But in this case,
it's just
a positive rap sheet. And that's because this guy has been around the block when it comes to sports entertainment.
He's done some
So
good
what
things.
does this mean for bowling in a minute?
Well, let's
read the rap sheet off, homeboy.
Go through his list.
All right. So he joins from the Professional Fighters League, the PFL, where he was the founding CEO, like fighting, like MMA. Yeah.
How much are they paying this guy?
Well, he's in the PFL. Was the PFL not? What's the
MMA?
The famous one? That's
MMA?
MMA. No, that's
what I just said. MMA.
MMA is mixed martial arts. But what is the? I can't think of the UFC. Thank you. That's the big one. So he's from the PFL, which is MMA, and then he's been with Under Armour, Insignia Sports. Is that esports Insignia or no? Or is that? I'm trying to think.
That's
Is that
Austin's
clothing?
thing. He know more than I would about that.
I can't remember what that is. Austin can look it up. William Morris Endeavor, which I have no idea what that is.
Oh, really?
Didn't Insignia make shoes?
I can't remember.
Sounds about right.
Look it up.
God, don't push people.
That was a Dumb and Dumber joke. Anyway, pick them up. Anyway, William Morris Endeavor, not sure. He was also with the NFL. So his whole history is kind of building these sports brands.
Is this like a retirement job?
He doesn't look that old. He looks like he's...
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Insignia
He definitely looks like he colors his
Sports
hair.
Apparel.
Yeah, sports apparel. Okay, that's what I assumed.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, BBA. I mean, I'm hoping that he does great. It's kind of like a president I don't vote for. I gotta wish that they do a great job so that way the sport can continue to grow.
Well, it seems like, and I don't know how many changes he's going to make this year, but it seems like his whole, especially since he's part of the media of Lucky Strike, they're going to be concentrating on building like a different style brand and focusing on the players and stories.
My question is, hold on. I have a
Go
question.
ahead.
Valero owns the PBA,
Which is Lucky Strike Entertainment.
so they're
It's
going to
one and the
now
same.
have a Lucky Strike Media, which is going to focus on the PBA.
Well, no, he is the media What was the
Director.
actual title? Yeah. Well,
I'm just wondering, like, is it going to be like, okay, we're going to have Bolero, but then Lucky Strike's going to be like the PBA brand bowling?
no, Lucky Strike Entertainment
No, Lucky
is Bolero. Like that
Bolero
is the company name. now.
Bolero's name. Bolero's centers are named Bolero, but the company's actually called Lucky Strike.
Yes, they
like
changed
registered
that.
under Lucky Strike.
Yeah, they changed that like last year. They updated their.
Yep, that's not confusing.
Okay, but that's their company name, Lucky Strike Entertainment. Doesn't matter. So he's the media director there, and then the CEO of the PBA. The Ring 10, kind of like Kali Edison, where she was running the PBA for a little while, but she got booted, a couple of years ago, I think.
I remember talking about her about for 30 seconds.
So, yeah, and then she was gone. As soon as she came, she was gone. But this guy has a lot of sports entertainment history and experience, I should say, not history. And coming from places like the NFL or an MMA type organization, they said in their announcement that he's going to be they're going to start focusing on player-centric storylines or storytelling. And what else did they say?
Man, they've been watching our podcast, huh?
I know, which is what we've been talking about for ages. And then also they said like the word more immersive. So like behind the scenes type stuff.
I'd love to see immersive in 3D form.
So anyway, like I was wondering what people would like to
Say to this guy?
see out of the new appointment. Like what changes of the PBA do people want to see?
Increased sponsors.
I'm really confused because what is this guy?
What are you
can this
confused
guy?
about?
What can this guy do? Like that's what do you want me to tell you? What I want to see? Like what does this guy do?
So Tom Clark is the commissioner, so he's running
The commish.
the turn. Like he doesn't run the tournaments. Obviously, he's not the tournament director, but
Yeah,
he
what
is
does
in
the
charge
commish
of
do?
running the actual
Organization.
I guess you can say the organization or the tournaments or whatever. And then the CEO oversees the entire business aspect of the PBA. So he's not running tournaments or he's not deciding rules or things of that nature. He is just in charge of the business unit that is the PBA. They should have
Taylor,
make lane patterns.
It's great
Taylor
to see you
says.
on tonight, Taylor. I love your enthusiasm for lane patterns today. I don't know, Kyle. He runs. What would I be looking for? I haven't thought about that too much.
I
Because-
appreciate you not thinking about it since I told you to think about these things for the last 12 hours.
Yeah, but it's hard for me because I'm not a bright soul. So I don't understand what CEO and what director of marketing and bling blang blue,
I don't know what Bling Blang Blue is. She wants a spot for Sunday.
Oh,
Saturday.
okay, perfect.
Not
Saturday,
Sunday.
Saturday squad.
Saturday. Okay. I'm just a little, I don't know. What would I like to see? There's a few things I'd like to see. One, I think that it'd be better if the season was international. I think that's number one on my priority list.
Mm-hmm.
I think the PBA must go international. Ryan Abitabli, it was almost full contact in the Monday Night NFL League this week. Very close.
Did you get your sergeant at arms to speak to Jeremy Winnie?
Who is Bob Collins?
Issue him a warning.
No, because we were having a great time.
I know.
We were having a great time. Anyways, I'd like to see the season somehow or some way. The international level of competition is very good, and I believe that we should be including them somehow or building a brand based out of the Europe or China or wherever, Middle East, wherever it is, and have that
They have
international.
PBA Asia.
Okay, so that's good. But
Mhm.
what about like PBA Europe or what
Mhm.
about something like that? PBA Africa. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. So I'm just wondering why we can't build that up, because once we build that up and we have a better base of people there, as well as in the United States or North America as a whole, and the
Mhm.
continents, now once we start doing that, we're going to be able to pull more sponsors, like we've talked about many times, and maybe we can actually make a full season with a little bit of international travel. Not all of the Americans have to go to Europe, and not all the Europes have to go to America. You have two different tour seasons, so guys can choose where they're going to play, where they're going to go. I don't understand why that they haven't done this yet. I mean, it is technically an international sport. I know the IBF is there, and maybe you'll be stepping on their toes. But why can't they have something going
They've got
on?
so much corruption and whatnot. So I've been told, at least that's what has been reported. Like, I don't think you want to trust the IBF to be doing anything.
Who is going to pay for your trip? Well, Deke, I have to say, I think it would, obviously it's not going to be a polished product off the rip. But I do think, they do have like the Lucky Larson that is technically a PBA thing. Why aren't we building a brand or a base over there of those type of tournaments to where we can further engage more bowlers into the PBA or what have you, and then build it from there. And then eventually it should come together and melt together. Who is going to pay for your trip eventually? Hopefully, if everything works out, the sponsors will pay for your trip, or the people who actually like sponsor the player are going to be able. There's going to be enough of a money deal to where they can do and be free with where they go travel, where they go, what events they participate in, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Did I explain that well?
Yeah, and
I think that's not a bad idea.
I know we're on different scales here, but I'm sure Rory doesn't pay for his trips. Like, it's probably coming. I don't know who his sponsor is. Who's the sponsor? I have no idea. But who made like his main sponsor? But I'm sure that's probably all well and taken care of.
Nike is probably.
Oh, that's just what I'm saying. I mean, listen, It's not like I said. It's not going to be a finished product right out.
It's also
right
not
away.
going to happen tomorrow.
Right.
It's going to take time.
But I would like to see that where there's a different base in maybe Europe, because honestly, if guys are traveling for the Lucky Larson, like let's say the young guys, for example, some of the guys who are trying to crack into it, maybe you can kind of make it like a minor league out there.
Well, we have a minor league here.
No, we don't. It's not real.
Working out well.
It just doesn't actually get you into the PBA.
I'm thinking maybe, it's not a bad idea. I mean, I don't know if some of the young guys might not have the cash to do it, or maybe they do because they don't have families and they're still young and they want to go do that.
It costs a lot of money to get your bowling balls over there. I'll tell you that.
Well, more than likely, if you're going to go bowl a PBA event, you're probably a PBA player and you're probably on staff. So you're probably just going to go with 6 like Don Barrett or any of those guys do. And it'd be way cooler to do it that way.
So yeah, Teller says, well, they get $1 million for winning. I think he's talking about PGA, obviously.
Yeah, sure.
You
Anything
need
else.
more sponsors, to your point, to get higher prize funds. Then it's worth it to travel there.
Exactly.
So,
I'm agreeing, though.
100% correct.
I agree.
Which is what I've been preaching about for years now, is that the PBA needs to sell itself and prove itself to bigger sponsors so that we get whoever the big dollar sponsors are, Chevy or whatever. You need somebody that's got huge pockets to pay the PBA to have their name either on the PBA or on the telecast or whatever, like Dude Wipes, but they don't have as deep of pockets as P&G, right? So
I'm just saying, Kyle, I was just saying that's what I like to see.
I think the first steps, first and foremost, are build the exciting brand that is sellable to the big sponsors, who will then start paying the PBA, and then the PBA will then start paying its players with bigger prize funds, who then can afford to go on to those international events more easily.
How expensive do you think it really is going to be, Kyle?
Okay, well, a flight to and from England or Amsterdam or something is...
Listen, nobody said you had to come back if you don't make enough money.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it out, all right?
I believe
Yeah,
customs,
come bowl our tournament, but
I
you
believe
might get
customs
stuck
tells
there.
you have to come back.
Go ahead.
But yeah, so I would venture a guess. It's been a long time since I've looked at a European, but I would say no, it's going to
A lot
cost
more
you
than that.
like $600 each way, probably. Or if you get a really cheap flight, it's going to be $500 or $600 round trip.
I'm going to look it up in
And
a
that's
second.
going to also cost you, if you need to send 5 or 6 bags.
But you don't. If it's a PBA
I
event,
understand,
typically
but
they
they're not-
drill over there.
I know, but then you have to, so then you have to buy whatever. Well, I don't know what the PBA rate is now. Is it $75 or $100? Like, what's a PBA ball?
If they're a PBA player and they're on staff, they just pay for the drilling.
But that's $50 or something, right? It was
Sure. For a two-hander, it's like $40. For a 3-fingered player, it's like $50.
right. So then every one of them is gonna drill 20 or 30 bowling balls.
Sure.
So
pick your poison. Do you want to bring it on the plane, or do you want to drill while you're there?
right. But regardless, it's still all of this stuff costs money. And then housing is probably one of the most expensive parts, depending on how long you're gonna stay there.
Well, that's the other thing, too.
$100 a night at least.
Listen, I throw it out there, and maybe you won't agree, Kyle, but I'm sure people have friends.
Deke says the prize fund, I think he means hasn't gone up, but the prize fund has gone up in 35 years. We used to pay 115 a tournament and made 3,000. Yeah, he meant it goes down. And now we pay 250 to win 2,500. 100%.
I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just saying I'm sure that a lot of bowlers have friends or what have you, and or you're gonna Airbnb, whatever over there with a bunch. Like if you're gonna go 3 guys, you're gonna be able to cut it down. I mean, do you really think
together.
It's okay? Besides the flight over, I mean, isn't Europe pretty close together? You know more than I do.
Oh, traveling inside of Europe.
Inside of Europe,
Yes. Yeah, it's like being in New England.
Okay, well that's a plus though.
Yeah,
that's
Travel.
a plus.
Travels is
it'd be a little bit easier. Maybe it wouldn't be as far fetched. But I'm not saying they got to do it right away. But you would try to build the brand over there with a few events a year.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And
you
build
start
it first.
small, and then
you gotta. Yeah, it's not going to be polished right away. It's going to be something where you're going to be working on, but it'd be like a side project in a way.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, if you really work on it on the U.S. side, but you have a few in the off season because what's the reality of the real season here, Kyle? What's it, 3 months?
Right now?
Yeah,
it's like barely.
So 3 or 4 months,
It's starting in 20 days or something.
and there's how many months? 12 months a year, and it's 4. So you've got 8 other months to come up with 4,
but they should also
5
be
other
bowling
events.
here for 8 or 10 months out of the year. It shouldn't just be 3 or 4 months.
Listen, buddy, I'm just gonna tell you something right now. I mean, they can do whatever they want on the American side, but maybe they can do some on the PBA side or on the Europe side.
Apparently, they're doing several Swedish events that'll be PBA titles.
Good. Let's do a few more.
According to the Ringing 10.
Let's do a few more.
If you go up, well, it's up for me because I haven't zoomed in so much. To Taylor's last comment, he was saying that the one after that, right before Deeks, they just need to get PBA bowling on sports books, then you can get DraftKings to sponsor. So 100% correct. They started, but then I don't know what happened. Like you could only bet it, I think, on certain apps or at certain casinos.
I think it was a Fox thing.
That they couldn't bet it.
No, I think you could only bet on Fox.
Really?
Yes.
So it definitely needs to get across all of the sports betting applications so that people want to tune in to see what their bet is doing, if it's worth betting anyway.
Well, see, that's the thing, Kyle. Some people don't tune in.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Look at me in my football pool. Who are you taking this week? I don't know. I'm taking all the home teams.
Yeah.
Then they said, who's your lock-in pick to win? And I said, the Rams. The Rams were the away team, so I had to pick a different team. So I picked the home team of that game.
Minus 120 that Randy Peterson talks about his APIN. Speaking of, there was a rumor. Did we talk about this last time? I
believe so.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about this last time. That Randy may
not
be on the CW.
Who the frig
Which
is
would
Legends?
be amazing. Legends is a new sponsor for PWBA this season. CDB mentioned that on Bowlers Network show the other day.
What's Legends?
Like Legends, like the bowling ball company?
No,
that was
the bars.
Or not bowling ball. They make bowling stuff.
I couldn't tell you what Legends is, Kyle, because I'm not smart enough.
That's different.
Well, good. They got a sponsor.
Yeah. But anyway.
Online casino. Oh, well, it shows us how much we know.
I did not know that. I never even heard of it.
Maybe we're going to check
I'm
it
also
out.
not a gambler.
Well, if you can't tell,
gambling man.
We are not gamblers in this room.
Austin, you bet on football and
I do pretty good.
So you are a gambler. You count as a gambler.
Here you go.
Yeah, but like
the ring.
I don't go to casinos.
Guys, there's ball stuck on 24.
If no Randy, then who do you want in that spot with a NASCAR guy? So in our last episode, we did talk about this, but we were talking mostly about the lane side reporter, since Kelly or Kimberly rather had been
the pressing questions are gone.
had been canned. So we were talking about some different options there. But in the booth, I mean, obviously Duke is a winner. Like Duke would have to be in would take over Randy's spot easily. Who else would be like a PBA 50 guy or a retire? Oh, you were talking about the baseball guy.
Yeah, Carmen Salvino.
Jesus.
He's still alive, ain't he?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Maybe he'd be pretty good. No, I was saying the baseball guy.
Yeah. What the heck is his name? Johnny Wexler. Burkett. John Burkett, right?
Yeah,
Or
something
Burkett?
like that.
Yeah.
Guy who's got a little bit of outside knowledge of other things because he's baseball, attracted a few more faces, but knows bowling enough to actually be.
Yeah, because he does bowl on the 50 tour.
Yeah, it actually be informational and actually like he might be able to relate
experience
to other people.
Yeah.
I also thought the bus.
I remember that.
The bus would be pretty good, probably. I mean, maybe he wouldn't know as much technically. I don't know. Like you said, Mookie Betts would be good. Obviously, he will be playing baseball and he makes way too much money to be doing that. But he'd be like another guy where it would be nice to have another guy on there. I think Austin said T.O. Terrell Owens.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he still bowls, but, T.O.'s always looking for money. Yeah. I got a like. Thanks, man.
From what?
Burkett would be a good dark horse.
But, what's his media presence? I think is what we talked about last week. I had no clue. Like, how is he on the mic?
Well, how's the NASCAR guy? Is the NASCAR guy a trained media guy?
Yeah, he is like
dude, it can't be any worse. It can't be worse than
commentator.
It can't be worse than Hambone and Randy. I'm gonna be honest with you. It can't be any worse.
I actually liked
Hambone.
Yeah,
Mike Stone.
Mike Stone. But wait, is that his name?
I
know Mike Stone.
Yeah. Rob Stone.
Rob Stone. Thank you. Mike Stone bowls here.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed his in the beginning when he was learning. I thought it was kind of fun to watch him learn the game. It was a little amateurish, I guess, but regardless, I thought he was fun. Randy has just been annoying for the last 25 years.
He's been on for 25 years?
It's been since I was a kid. Like,
oh, come on now, since that 8-pin, man.
I can't believe it. But yeah, it just gets old. He says the same things over and over and over, which I know with bowling. Is there anything different to say? I don't know. But it's like listening to...
Yeah, but a good commentator would find that other thing to say.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right. Except it's like listening to what's-his-face fawn over Brady constantly.
Tony Romo?
Or whoever the Mahomes
Collinsworth?
Chris Collinsworth, yeah. Whoever is the
that was Mahomes
thing.
Like
I know. Now he's all over Mahomes, right? Like all he does is they could not even be playing in the game, and Chris Collinsworth.
That's Mahomes.
That was very Mahomes like.
Yeah, there's clips.
I can't
all over
stand
the
it.
place.
Cannot stand it.
You know what I saw yesterday?
Oh, we got a date. Full time since 2001.
Yeah, I was in first grade, so
that's what I said. He's been on for 25 years.
You know what I seen yesterday on the the face base? Walter Ray Bowls League left-handed.
And probably pretty good.
Yeah, he looks just like right-handed. And somebody wrote on there, imagine going to league bowling with this guy knowing he's right-handed and he bowls left-handed better than you still.
See, PDGF agrees with me. Rob was good early when he was learning. But he just says the same thing earlier. I don't think so.
BDGF06.
Yeah, he was just wondering if it was Brett Groff. I don't think it is.
The BGE. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I repeat the same stuff too, but I don't do it making money at it. How much do you think they got paid?
Volunteer.
Handsomely?
It can't be that much.
Enough to live off.
A couple $100,000?
I guess so, right? Because he's on
$100?
TV.
I mean, what else does Randy do?
Could be. As far as I know, nothing. Well, he works for Storm.
If they need an entertainer.
And is he making a deal?
Just call me, baby.
Well, now here's a good question. Is he making a deal with the PBA or is he making a deal with the...
As far as I understand it, you are working for
network.
The network. Correct.
So the network has way more money. So
yeah. And maybe CW... I bet you CW probably wants to pay those people way less.
Oh, yeah.
Than Fox. And oh, well. I mean, they could have somebody different there every single weekend, just like an NFL game has somebody different every single game, depending on the location. What's that?
Same rotation.
Yeah, it's the same folks, but every game you could have somebody different, unless it's Monday night or Sunday night. Those two are always the same.
They say Randy also plays golf. Did you know that?
I'm sure he does.
Bet you doesn't have an 8-iron in the bag.
Jesus. That's ridiculous.
Randy might be the type to have all hybrids.
I bet he has a nice golf swing. I bet it's pretty good.
Well, I mean, when you can't bowl, you play golf.
If you don't, if you can't teach or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I would like to find out who the next personalities are going to be.
They should be Matt Fazzone.
Oh my god, have you seen him on our ball reviews? Speaking of which, Transformer, check out the review. Yeah, you need to guide him along. I've watched the reviews.
I
edit them. You're like, so Lefty, tell us. He's like, well. Anyway, so yeah, I just like to see some exciting changes from the PBA. You know, if they're gonna have this new CEO, at least Lucky Strike is looking at it like, okay, we need to build this brand.
We got to make some changes.
Right.
Build it up.
Things need to happen to make this brand more successful. Otherwise, we're just going to be pouring money into it and it's going to close.
I'm thinking they're probably seeing. I mean, the numbers have been going up, haven't they?
I don't know if this year. I don't know if they said what the ratings were recently.
100%.
They were, in the years past, they were hovering right around 1 million for the live shows. I don't know what kind of viewership they get on Bull TV. I'd like to see them maybe. I don't know how much they're. That's a. I don't even know how to. I can't even. You'll have to watch a YouTube video to get that comment because I can't say it. So yeah, like maybe they'll be using YouTube a lot more to maybe highlight players and stuff, or do some good video content. Because as far as I remember, their YouTube channel is kind of just like the repeats of the show for the most part. There's not a lot of
Inside Tech Talk.
What's that?
Inside Tech Talk.
You want Inside Tech Talk?
Well, I'm just saying, like, what other videos would you have? Like, oh, how does Belmo prepare for his big show in the U.S. Open? And they go, well, Belmo, what are you doing? He's like, well, mate, I went over and we drilled about 10 balls.
Could be the worst Australian accent I've ever heard.
Down under.
Good eye?
Good eye, yeah. I drilled 10 balls, mate. And Rob over here sending my balls up and down and going with ball. We practice, mate. Starbucks in the morning. And cheerio.
That's England. Make the left great again. Nick Galusha would love that. Yeah, that's all we need is more left-handed.
Listen, you guys are just jealous that
though the RPI was all lefty.
Why are you guys? You guys are just jealous that we're better.
Luckier.
We use the right side of our brain better.
So they say. It would just be nice, if they made it a little harder for you guys to not use urethane all the time.
Listen, it's not our fault that all you guys have to do is move left on every single batter.
Yeah, same excuse over and over and over.
It's not an excuse.
Same words.
Blah, 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 blah. Move left, hit it harder. Well, what more do you need?
I don't know. I can't hit it harder. There's no hitting it hard.
And you can't move left.
That's why I didn't move left. I just kept chucking the ball at the head pin this weekend.
Well, yeah, they're walled. Walled.
The other thing I want to see them do.
What would you like to see them do, Kyle?
Get rid of that set, the TV set.
Why?
I just want people. Lots
What's
and lots
wrong
of people.
with you?
I don't want that big LED board anymore.
Why?
Screw them.
Why?
Screw the sponsors, because I want to see people. Lots of people. Not the tens of people on the side. I want to see it full of people like the old days. Showcase the bowling alley. They paid lots of money for the PBA to be there. They should get a little bit of camera time. So let's get rid of the sets.
So the owners getting camera time isn't enough for you?
What do you mean the owner's getting camera time?
They're always like, oh, this person.
No, give the center camera time. When the people are sitting there watching TV and they're from Indiana, they can say, I bowl there.
Yeah, Kyle,
when it's a set, it doesn't look like you bowl there ever.
I think it's interesting, Kyle, because, you do that, but at the same time, the center doesn't have like the right lighting or.
Well, you bring in lighting. I'm talking about
it doesn't,
the set.
It doesn't look amazing because it's
You're hosting a PBA event. Your place better look
good enough,
top notch.
Well, I'm just saying maybe they want to host the PBA event, but the center is a little bit dark or it doesn't look great.
Yeah, and lighting is done by the PBA. I'm just saying.
Well, have you seen the way they make lane patterns? I mean, how good could their lighting be?
Yeah, so Bowl TV does stream them, but not everybody watches Bowl TV. Devin's saying if Bowl TV would stream the tournaments, the center would get camera time.
What a terrible excuse for camera time.
But there's dozens of people that watch Bowl TV during the week, and there's hundreds of thousands of people that watch the live show on Sunday.
So what do you want, Kyle? You just want a sea of people?
Yes. I want to see the sea of people. And then also more TV time.
What do you mean more TV?
More
time?
TV time equals more sponsorship equals more money.
More spending too.
Mm-hmm.
Got to spend money to make money.
Exactly right. But yeah, they need to show the qualifying on TV. Like I've said before, they need to show the finals on TV. All of it. Even if they just start at the cashers round, they don't have to even show all of the qualifying. But if they start at the cashers, at least we can get a little bit of the regular bowling environment rather than just head to head. I think it's important for people to see that. How are the players interacting with each other? How are they moving across the whole center? Like it's different. It's a whole different experience when you're crossing pairs and you're bowling with 3 or 4 guys on a pair. Just different.
Think we'll ever see drones during a PBA telecast?
Unless they're silent,
No, they're too loud.
They're too loud. They're very loud.
I gotta say, I'd rather bowl with the music on. You're telling me you can't get over a drone and you know
but
it's coming?
When you're up, you hear.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be moving. It would just be down by the pins. So you get like it over.
They're pretty
Down by
loud
the pins,
hovering.
You may not hear it, but you'll see it just sitting there.
Oh, you'll hear it by the pins.
I don't.
You don't
might
really
hear the
need a
hum, but
big
I don't
one.
think it's going to be
You
that
don't
loud.
really need a big.
It's got to have a
big
good
drone.
camera.
Yeah,
It's gotta
but how
go-
hard could it
it's
be to
gotta
get a
have
good camera?
signal. They're very expensive. Like the good ones that have a lot of battery life too, because it's going to need to be operating for hours.
Hours.
Very expensive. Yes, a tournament lasts hours. Yeah. So BDGF loves the old shows with people packed
Ringing-
in, cheering and clapping.
Ringing 10 also agreed.
What's that? With what I said?
Yep.
Get rid of the sets.
People in the background.
Put the people in
I don't
there.
know, K Dog.
Pack
I don't
the
know.
people in.
Yeah, but the only way I want to
Don't
have
even charge them. Make it free.
Jesus, now you're just
What
one
are they
charity,
making?
huh, Kyle?
$10 a person?
Well,
I mean, come on.
my question is, Kyle. I don't mind that, but I mean, are we going to let the people root while they're getting ready? I mean, I'd like to see home field advantage if somebody is close to home.
I mean, I did like how what's their names up in Maine do it.
Bayside.
Yeah, but that's a certain tournament. That wasn't like the individual tournaments. But yeah, they were allowed. But that was the same 10 people that were at every show. You could just see them, the same 10 people just rotating around on the sideline. So I don't know why they didn't have a good crowd there, but yeah.
Bayside.
Yeah.
Protesting.
What?
Professional protesters.
Jesus.
Probably had something
Paid
to do that day.
fans.
Probably had something to do that day.
So the Ring 10 says they're charging $40 for a ticket for the final show, which is, to me,
Reasonable.
listen, it's $40. It's not a lot of money, but
Reasonable.
it's bowling. If you want to pack people in, charge them $10. And that I'm assuming, I don't know. I mean, I assume they get a cut of it, the bowling alley, because the PBA is selling the tickets.
You guys think any of these guys are spies for the PBA taking ideas?
Well, Ring 10's been around for a while since.
No, I
least
know,
since
but
we've been around.
I'm just thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why our ideas are always
we'll
showing
find
up on
out
the
if
PBA.
they
I
get
know
rid of
the
that giant screen.
I mean, I hate the screen. I like when people
Yes,
are right behind them.
BDGF. Oh my God, the guy who's titanium and he walks
They
on.
used to do the entrances. So
That was
BDGF wants entrances,
sweet.
walk-ons like darts.
It was
Would be
kinda-
intense and amazing if done right. I know the PBA did it in the early 2000s, was kind of campy. Yes, completely agree. The entrances were very
Question.
campy.
Question.
Yes. Oh my God, we're way over time. Go ahead.
Why aren't they practicing when they come to TV? Like they come on and with their song, the guy comes up and then they're practicing. I think that would be cooler.
They do that sometimes.
And you like see him like, whoa, look, ring 10. Whoa.
Cover it up.
Whoa. I'm just saying, why don't they when they come out to the song, like their song or whatever, they go to the lanes, then they announce the other guy, and then the other guy's practicing while the lights go on, kind of like basketball or something like that.
Mhm.
I thought that'd be kind of cool.
Well, I think that's why this guy is probably a good option as far as running the PBA or managing the business unit of the PBA.
Think about
Because
cheerleaders.
could be, because I think he's going to find those missing puzzle pieces that make the game more watchable.
I think it's interesting because there's probably a few puzzle pieces here,
There's lots of puzzle pieces missing from the PBA.
but it's not even like you're trying to figure out where it fits. It's like you've got a blank canvas.
It is a blank. Well, it's not a blank canvas. It's been painted, but you might just
Yes.
whitewash it and start over again.
The ringing 10 is right. We need more beer.
That's true. The key is a drunk audience, like in the darts audience. That's true. people are loosed up. They're loosed up when they're drinking.
They have a strike song, but you never hear it.
And it's just weird sounding because like they'll throw the strike.
It's a quick like 10, not even 10 seconds.
10 milliseconds.
Yeah.
And it's like whoop, 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 whoop. And like, what was that noise? It was horrible.
I mean-
I think the strike song thing, that's annoying. But if you want to do entrances, that's fine. I think it's a little weird, but they could have different ways of entering into the broadcast. Like you were saying, like having music and lights going while the guys are practicing, which they'll probably complain about. And then have the sideline reporter sitting there talking like, welcome back. Oh, we just saw Belmo. He changed balls during his practice session. It looks like he may stick with it for the next game, so on and so forth. Like giving that sideline reporter.
And then you talk to him, and he's like, "Hello, governor.
Good eye, mate.
What ball did you throw?" "I don't know, mate. They handed me this color, and it looked pretty good on the line, mate."
BDGF says, I'm kind of hopeful for a new CEO. His resume is impressive and didn't know until ZVL looked into him. Pro Fighter League is now number 2 to the UFC because of that guy. Is there number 3?
Yeah.
There's plenty of fighting leagues.
Yeah.
The one where
so-
Kimbo Slice came out of.
Wasn't that just street fighting?
Yeah, it was, but that's another league. It's another league, though.
You didn't think I knew who Kimbo Slice was.
Did he die? He died.
Yeah, he's dead. All right.
Nice guy. Nice guy.
Well, listen, we've talked a lot about that. It is time for us to go bowling. So please like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. Email us at downlanepod@gmail.com. Thank you guys all for chatting with us. It makes it a lot more fun when we get some comments and we can chat and snap back with you. Thank you to Jack Scaccia, proprietor of Town and Country Lanes. Austin, excellent show. Anthony, thank you for coming in tonight. Really appreciate it.
You know, somebody needs to straighten you guys out.
Thank you to my family, Stephanie, Zach, and Ethan.
Jambird, baby G.
We will see you guys next week. This is Down Lane Podcast.